Breaking news. I'm your host, the incorrigible Mr. Zeppo. Today, shocking the conservative world, one of the most conservative authors out there as far as political pundits in the newspaper media realm goes, George Will, has written an op-ed that declares that in this upcoming midterm election season, Republicans should vote Democrat. That's true. I haven't read the article itself. I just caught this on the news. I intend to look up the article a little later. But the facts are this. George Will, who's been a conservative pundit, talking head, show host, and columnist, I think he's currently at the Washington Post. He's very super smart, very nuanced, very erudite, as one talking bobblehead in the news today called him, the article that I caught, or the segment that I saw earlier. He's one of those conservative, like really strong conservatives that's still palatable to the other side because he's pleasant. He doesn't go to base insults. He's very strong and intelligent, and when he doesn't have a good argument against someone, he sticks to fundamentals and doesn't, go on rampages. But for those of you who know him and people who know him, it's been quite obvious that he is not a Trump supporter. And his intense comments against him have been growing in complexity, sophistication, and intensity throughout. And today he's written a massive headline, which is just shocking everybody on both sides, because here is a guy who's been speaking about the Republican Party, in support of the Republican Party, and writing and influencing and creating media and taking interviews, et cetera, in favor, in support, and almost always in critique of the Democratic Party, encouraging Republicans to vote all Democrat in order to box the current president in and break up this bizarre log jam in Congress, which makes no sense, right? President Trump can call the Democrats obstructionists all he wants. Both houses of Congress are supermajorities in Republicans, and they do not need Democratic votes to get anything done. And yet they seem incapable of getting anything done. So I get where George Will is coming from. It's just I'm surprised because I don't follow him exclusively or anything, but I've seen him around and I've read some of his stuff and I'm familiar enough. Never would I have thought he would cross that boundary to actually say, vote outside of party allegiance. It's that important. It's become that crazy. Something worth thinking about. More about this and all the craziness that we have yet to touch on since coming back from the hiatus in our next episode of Good Morning Trumptopia. So be sure to tune in for that. Until next time, I've been your absurd and genuinely humble host, the incorrigible Mr. Zeppo.